terms of journey, I initially joined actually as a financial accountant, and I was employed first in the head office, and then I was deployed into a regional, not a regional office, but they used to be divided product-wise. Where I went was architectural products, which included companies like Galaxy Paint, currently used to be part of the group. There was another company that closed down, Casements Africa. Then in Tanzania, we were involved with another company called Casements, and then there was new projects. So I went there now as a financial accountant, but just for about 2.5 years, and then I was shifted to what is now Instill, but Mabati Limited, and it used to be known as Mabati Limited Tube Division. So I was taken there not as a financial person, now as a sales manager. So I did sales and marketing for about 3 years, 79 to 82. And then there was an opportunity for an acting manager's position in 82 because our manager got temporarily transferred. And we did quite well in that period, late 82, 83. And when the opportunity came, my boss, who was Kaushik Shah at that time, tried to promote to me as a full-time general manager because the other fellow who had gone temporary went permanently to another company in the group. So I was, let's say, proposed to be promoted as a general manager effective 1st of January 1984. At that time, our chairman, Dr. Manu, believed that you were only good to be a manager if you were over 40, otherwise you don't have experience. And my supporters, Kaushik Shah, my immediate boss, and Sunil Chandaria were keeping on saying, okay, look, what do you want? As long as the company's performance, we're getting the results, we're doing everything that we're asking the company to do. So what do you need? So eventually I was promoted, backdated in August 84, but from 1st of January 84. And then I was in charge of Instill, but of course I was in charge of Instill from August 82. So I continued being in charge of Instill up to 1990. And in between we became market leaders. We had a fantastic team, we did very well. And we kept on doing good things basically. Then I was actually in 1990, April, I was actually supposed to move to Mabati as the general manager. Now this position was in Mombasa, Mariakani, but Lata fell very sick. Then I had reason to decline that. And instead of going to Mabati, I was taken to the group office where there was a group general manager at that time, and I was taken as one of the assistants. We were two of them. So that I did between 1990 and 96 beginning. In 96, and at that time, one of the companies we did supervise was Mabati, then Instill, Signode used to be part of the group, and there were one or two other companies. In 1996, April, I was then promoted to become the group general manager. So the group that we were working with, our group general manager, got reorganized, and I was then given the charge of Mabati Rolling Mills Limited. There was this company, Galshit Kenya Limited, was part of that. There was another company called Still Africa. There were three companies in that business, which currently now is Mabati Limited itself. But so at that time we had a location for Still Africa in Mombasa. We had the Mariakani office. We had Galshit in Old Clough Road where Instill is now. Then we had the Kalakot line where you are based. We had an office in Mombasa. We had an office in Nairobi town. And the main objective was to bring all the companies together, put up a big expansion. That was in 1997, 8, 9 period. to put up this big expansion to consolidated operations. So what we did was to take the decisions on the the aluminium zinc coating line, where we make the dumuzas now. We then reorganized the whole setup where it was either Athi River or Mariakani. We then closed down all other setups, and we set up the office at Athi River at that time, and closed our town office here, downscaled the Mombasa office, and we now were Mariakani, Athi River, and of course we had the town office in Mombasa, but scaled down. But otherwise, that's what we did. We put up the aluminium zinc coating line, which is, for years, the last 20 years, the foundation of Mabati has been that aluminium zinc coating line. The decisions taken to set up that line was 10 years ahead of time. We were way ahead of time, and it's a fantastic thing that the group did. For that, of course, all the decision makers were important. The biggest promoter was Mr. Kaushik Shah, and families eventually supported, and we were able to put that up.